I'm going to show you how to paint a door. Over time, doors become weathered and a fresh lick of paint can give them a new lease on life. I'll be working on a new door where the prep is already done for us. If I was working on an older door, it may need sanding and a little bit more preparation. The tools I'll need to complete the job is a drop sheet, some sawhorses, a roller, a brush, undercoat and of course top coat. Safety is important when undertaking any project. I've got some safety gear here today, but because the room I'm working in is very well ventilated, I may not need it. One of the easiest ways to paint a door is to actually remove it from the door frame. You do this by undoing all the hardware on the door and then undoing the hinges. You can then place the door on the sawhorses and that'll make it a lot easier for you to paint. I'm going to give the door an undercoat, and it's really important to give your paint a quick stir before you use it. So now I'm just going to put a small amount of paint in my pot so that I can paint the edges of the door before completing the rest of the door. Now that I've completed the edges on my door, I'm going to put some paint in my roller tray and finish the surface of the door off with the roller. The most important thing to remember when loading up your roller with paint is to draw it along the grate 2 or 3 times so that you apply the paint evenly to the roller. Because I'm working with a water-based paint today, gloves are optional. It's a good idea to use the W formation when you're rolling out a door. It simply means that you form a W with your roller and that way the paint is evenly distributed. Once you finish painting the door, you need to lay the paint off. Laying off involves running your roller from top to bottom in one even pressure. Now we just have to wait for this coat to dry. Now that our door is dry, we're going to give it a light sand with a sanding block. Now I'll give it a quick wipe to remove all the dust and then I'll start painting. Now we're ready to put on our top coat. We're going to repeat the same process that we did with our undercoat. We're going to brush the edges of the door and roll the main surface of the door out with a roller. Remember to use the W formation when you're applying your paint and lay your paint off with the roller from top to bottom of the door, which will ensure a great surface finish. Now we'll just wait for that to dry and then we'll turn the door over and repeat the process on the other side. Now that my door is nice and dry, all I have to do is reattach the door fittings and hang the door back on the door frame. That's how you paint a door.